Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love movies that slipped under the radar, or didn't get the love they deserved when they first came out, then you're in for a treat. Today I'm diving into 5 underrated gems from the 1990s. Films that are visually stunning, emotionally gripping, and absolutely worth a watch. If you enjoy content like this, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Let's jump right in. Before The Matrix bent our minds with alternate realities, there was Dark City. This neo-noir, sci-fi thriller plunges you into a world where reality is a fragile illusion, constantly reshaped by mysterious beings known as the Strangers. The film's dreamlike visuals, haunting atmosphere, and noir-inspired aesthetics create a surreal experience that sticks with you long after the credits roll. Rufus Sewell delivers an underrated performance as a man with no memory, caught in a web of cosmic manipulation. Despite its brilliance, Dark City was overshadowed by bigger releases and never found the mainstream audience it deserved. But over time, it has become a cult classic praised for its thought-provoking themes and unique style. If you're a fan of atmospheric sci-fi with philosophical depth, this one is an absolute must-see. Gattaca paints a chillingly plausible vision of a future where your DNA dictates your destiny. Starring Ethan Hawke, Uma Thurman, and Jude Law, the film tackles genetic discrimination in a society obsessed with perfection. It's a quiet, cerebral thriller that raises big ethical questions without relying on flashy effects or explosions. The world of Gattaca is sterile, controlled, and terrifyingly believable. What makes Gattaca so compelling is its timeless message about human willpower and the dangers of reducing people to genetic code. With stunning cinematography and a haunting score, this film is both visually and emotionally powerful. It's one of those rare sci-fi stories that lingers in your mind, leaving you questioning just how far science should go. Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula is not your typical vampire flick. It's a lavish, operatic, and sensual adaptation that oozes gothic atmosphere from every frame. Gary Oldman gives a mesmerizing performance as Count Dracula, portraying him not just as a monster, but as a tragic romantic figure driven by centuries of sorrow and longing. With an all-star cast including Winona Ryder, Anthony Hopkins, and Keanu Reeves, this film is pure theatrical spectacle. While some critics at the time were divided over its over-the-top style, Bram Stoker's Dracula has aged beautifully. The practical effects, lavish costumes, and dreamlike cinematography create a hauntingly immersive experience. It's a film that doesn't just tell a story, it seduces you into its dark, blood-soaked world. If you're into horror and sci-fi, Event Horizon is the perfect nightmare fuel. This space-set horror film, directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, follows a rescue crew sent to investigate a missing spaceship that reappears near Neptune, with something very sinister aboard. The film blends cosmic horror with psychological terror, delivering a chilling atmosphere that still unsettles viewers decades later. Though initially panned by critics and box office disappointment, Event Horizon has since developed a devoted following. Its disturbing imagery, haunting score, and mind-bending concept tap into deep fears of the unknown. It's a terrifying ride that deserves far more recognition than it got in the 90s. Closing out the list is Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow, a beautifully macabre reimagining of Washington Irving's classic tale. Johnny Depp stars as Ichabod Crane, an eccentric investigator sent to the eerie village of Sleepy Hollow, where a headless horseman is on the loose. The film is a masterclass in gothic atmosphere, with stunning sets, fog-drenched landscapes, and Burton's signature dark whimsy. What sets Sleepy Hollow apart is its perfect blend of horror, mystery, and dark humor. This visually rich film feels like a gothic fairy tale brought to life. Despite its quality, Sleepy Hollow often gets overshadowed by Burton's other works, but it remains one of his finest, most stylish films to date. And there it is, 5 underrated 90s films that deserve way more love than they got. If you haven't seen some of these, I highly recommend adding them to your watch list. Which one's your favorite? Or did I miss a hidden gem you think deserves a spotlight? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.